No more errors. Да. It's good, it's working. Okay. Да. We have a different type of movement if we're trying to see the blockers on the mobile. So on the mobile I don't not something different. We have constant 60 fps, so you see, so there's no problem with the fluidity of the frame rate. We have constant fps. Of course, this is a very powerful microprocessor this mobile has, but 8 core, okay, so it's very powerful, but that means that this means that we don't have serious issues with the sprite updates, and it's quite good. It's quite good. See, 60 fps, so it's good. Okay. Good. So it is all right. Good. So we have a pretty good starting point right here. Uh, there is motion. There is motion. We have a working uh, game world. There are no serious issues up to now. The next thing we have to do is make reset the initial positions of those these space blockers. That's one minor little thing. Then I will have to uh, make this spaceship shoot. Then we will have to make the space blockers expand at the angle at which they were shot at and killed. We have to make them expand. We'll have to make them intersect this barrier mesh. Okay. Ok, dau prima. See? No. Barrier mesh. Okay. I have a obsessive compulsive disorder with aligning things perfectly, but I will try to postpone a little bit this quite perfect aligning and alignment, and take care of the most serious issues first, and then we will align every element perfectly. Okay, so at this moment the game doesn't seem too different from Space Blockers 1.0, but our next part in our next series, our next major advancement in this operation, will basically make the spaceship shoot. So the first difference is we won't have a button right here in the bottom which we will click or tap to make the spaceship shoot. No, it will be a simpler control. We will simply click on the space blockers. Let's reset the game. Click on them and the spaceship will directly shoot towards them. Or, of course, if we play the game on the mobile, we will simply tap the space blockers at the correct time. So they will be shot and blocked. They will basically stop in their position and in their rotational angle. And exactly at that moment, after they will stop, they will start expanding, and they will block this barrier, laser, and electric fields, so we can safely bypass it and advance towards our destination. Um, of course, these are simple sprites. After we will finish the game, uh, we will add one or two or three or maybe five special shader effects that will make our game more visually appealing. It's quite good. It's quite good, my darling. Okay. So this is our next step, to make the spaceship. Oh, or not. Maybe we should. Maybe we should solve all the. Okay, so let's do this. Let's first make the game load the initial positions properly. Then let's write the code for all the space blockers. So we have more. We just don't have only the bouncer blockers, the ones that move left to right. No, or the simple rotational blockers. No, we have blockers that also move left and right and rotate at the same time. We have blockers that they don't rotate only on their own axis. They also rotate around the point that it's not their own axis. They have double rotation. They also rotate on their own axis and around that point that is not their own axis. And this means that they have a more complicated type of movement with different types of accelerations and translations that make them quite special and very difficult to contain. So let's solve this problem first. Let's make them correctly initialize their positions. Uh, let's make them correctly uh, behave as their mechanics is supposed to behave, and then we will make the spaceship shoot towards them, block them, and then expand and create that uh, special inner mesh, and then we'll have to write the code for the mesh intersections. It will be quite nice to write this code because it you'll see we will have to use a little bit of trigonometry. Uh, just look at that first. Uh, yeah. Okay. We will continue in the following days with this game remake